Hello, Thephoenixwolf here, and welcome back to my Tekkit series. First off, I actually have a list of stuff we're going to do today. We're going to get pretty good setup, and if you notice right here at first, I expanded our house. It's actually pretty big. It's completely marble now. It gives us a little bit more space to work with. I'm going to show you exactly where I got all the marble from. This quarry actually was pretty huge. That is all dug out marble. If you know from my previous episodes, there was just a small thing here, but I dug out all the marble, and this is what it ended up being, a huge hole, and got quite a bit of marble. I didn't make any marble bricks. We'll do that in the later episode, and probably replace all this, or build onto it and get better thing. But here's just, I got all this marble from that. It's a huge marble quarry. And as you notice, my furnace is gone because I'm going to use it today and set it up. It's actually right here in my inventory. Well, and then the next thing is, I have a new name for you followers. You're going to be now known as the Wolf Pack. That credit goes for that name to go to White Smurf. He actually suggested it, and I was kind of worried because I know, like, I watch Wolf 21 and he has the pack and stuff like that, but I figured, hey, I'm just a new upcoming thing, so why not use it? And if he has a problem with it, he can let me know and we'll find another name. But I don't think he'll have any problems with it. So, and on to the next thing. We are going to make a generator, a bat box, to store the power from the generator, and then we're going to get a macerator up and running so we can double our quantity of ores. I think that's another thing I'm going to look at. So we have all these ores that we're actually going to double them with a macerator. For those of you that haven't played Tekkit or not sure what a macerator does, pretty much it takes one of these ores and makes it into dust. And for every one ore, you get 2 dust. So, and then in turn, you can take that dust and smelt it. And each dust gives you 1 ingot. So it pretty much doubles your quantity that you get. So it makes your efficiency go up, way up. And then we're going to do the bat box to store the power we get from the generator. Do the macerator. And then we'll put down the furnace, and I'll show you how to make a wrench so you can use these machines and switch them around and pick them up. Because, again, for those of you that don't know, when you break a machine in Tekkit, or most of the machines in Tekkit, and just normally like with a pickaxe like you would do with a furnace and stuff like that, that actually gives you just a machine block back usually. So you get the wrench so you can pick up your machines and move them and rotate them around and different things like that. And well, let's see what we have in my inventory. Sorry, my dog's barking. We can go ahead and put these back. We don't have a lot of coal. I was planning on making a trip to the Nether too, but that's probably be the next episode. So what we'll do is go ahead and get started. What we'll need first is to make a machine block. Right here I have all these recipes kind of set out, so like you saw, to make a machine block, what you do is place 8 refined iron around like you would make a furnace, and you get a machine block. To get refined iron, all you do is smelt. I think I showed it in a previous episode. All you do is smelt iron again after you get the ingot, and it makes refined iron. So now that we got the machine block, we're going to make, right now we're making the macerator. You need a electronic circuit. So how to do that is pretty much lay out right here. You need 6, that's the wrong button. You need 6 copper cables, 2 redstone, and a refined iron. So, and to lay that out again, you just do 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. Do redstone on either side, and then the refined iron in the middle, and you get an electronic circuit. And then here's the final step to make the macerator. You just need some cobblestone and 3 flint. And to do that, you just do 3 flint in the top. Electronic circuit, I believe, goes in the bottom. 2 cobblestone. And the machine block in the center. Yep, macerator. So now that we got this and the iron furnace, I think that's it in that chest. So now we move on to the generator and the bat box. As you see, these look like these are missing pieces because we have to make them. And the first thing for both of these that you need to do is make RE batteries. And to do that is this recipe right here. So it's 2 tin on either side, 2 redstone in the middle, and copper cable at the top. And for this, we're going to need 4 batteries because we need 1 right here where it's highlighting, and then 3 right here in the bat box. So we'll go ahead and take these and make our batteries. We'll do 4 of them. I did a lot of mining when you off screen and built this house because it's kind of boring watching people mine, and I know that. So save you some boring episode, and we'll actually get doing something this episode. So, which we're doing, and then let's see, what were we gonna make next? I was gonna make the generator, which we need an iron furnace. I already had one in there. 3 refined iron and 1 of those batteries. So what you do is do that in the center. This also makes the HV cable, high voltage cable. And you take 1 of these, put in the bottom, and then you take 1 of these, put in the top, and that gives you a generator. Now the generators, it's just a good starting out point. They use coal or other type of fuel to power, so like coal, charcoal, anything you can burn in a furnace, it runs the generator. So next, we're going to do the bat box so we can store the power that we get so we don't waste the coal. We're going to store the power that we get from the generator so we can better use our power. And for that, you need wood or wood planks. You put 2 in the top corners, 3 in the bottom. You put a copper cable in the top middle, and then you put the 3 leftover RE batteries that we have right in the center, and that creates a bat box. Now we're going to go ahead and, where are they at? Grab some copper cables. We shouldn't need them, but just in case, we're going to do this. And I think I'm going to set these up over here against this wall. So let's go ahead and do the generator first. So we're going to do the generator on the left, into the bat box, into the macerator, and then into the furnace. And if we need to, we'll connect them up. Will need them, but we'll connect them up with the copper cable. And I'm going to do it 1 out so we can run the wire behind it. So that's going to put the generator first. If I right click on that, you can see you put your fuel in here, and it will generate power and fill up this bar, which is your power indicator. And then we'll do the bat box. Let me see if I can run this. Actually, I'll make it so it points this way, hopefully. Okay, there we go. And on these, as you can see, this symbol, there's 5 input sides and 1 output. So that's why I was making sure this symbol right here is the output. So I was making sure that this is so we can hook up a wire to it and run it to our machines. And now we will do the macerator, followed by the furnace. Now, what we have right here, this might go to each one, but what we'll do is run the wire. See, it hooks up right there. We'll just run it. Actually, we don't need that. Maybe we need an electric furnace. Maybe that will be better for us. And how do you make that? We might need I think we might just need to make another electric circuit. You see I have the wrench up there. I'll show you how to do that soon. Electric furnace. Okay, here we go. And we'll go ahead and look at the recipe for that. Yep, we need an iron furnace, 2 redstone, and an electronic circuit. And again, to make the electronic circuit, we just do this. As you can see, you can do it either on the sides or stuff like that. So we might need some more rubber. I don't know how much we have. I keep going to that chest. That's for... We do need some more rubber. Maybe my... Let's see, do I have my tree tap in here? Should I throw it in here? I threw it in here. We might need to make some more... Another tree tap, but we'll see what we can do with this. Let's grab the wood just in case. That's good. Ooh, our farm has grown. I also planted a bunch. In the previous episode, planted a bunch of these. Let's see. We should be able to get it. With the tree tap might run out though. So I don't know why it's doing that achievement again. I got it before. Okay, that should be enough for us. Yep. Let's go ahead and go smelt this. Or rubberize this resin. So we're going to need... let's use some charcoal. I got 8, so it's perfect. All we need is 1. Throw that in there. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and show you what else I was going to do. As you can see, we have diamonds. I did find a bunch of diamonds in my mining. We have a large cave system underneath us. I found 17 diamonds by traveling around the cave system, which is really weird. We got really lucky on that. What I'm going to show you is how to make a divining rod. It'll help us in making a bunch of stuff, or finding more diamonds and finding stuff we need. So what we need for that, I have the stick. We're going to need that. I'm going to throw this back in here. To do that, we need to make covalence dust. And I'm going to go straight to the top, but I'm going to show you each step along the way. So to make the lower covalence dust, the little one, we need charcoal, not coal, but charcoal, and cobblestone. What you do is put the charcoal in the lower right, throw the cobblestone in the rest of the spots, and you get covalence dust. The green. Next, to get the next one up, you need iron and redstone. And you just throw that next to each other, and you get this one. Now, for the finals and the last one, you need a diamond and coal. And make sure it's not charcoal, but it's coal. It makes a difference. You can't do it any other way. And you just throw that up there, and you get this type. Now, I go back in here. What you do is take the lower one, surround a stick, and you get the divining rod. And I believe if you surround this divining rod with the next one up, you get the next level. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and surround it again with the higher, and you get the top divining rod. Now with this, if you just click somewhere, it's going to tell you what is the most EMC valued item it is. And what we look for in this, I don't think there's going to be any around here because I did extensive mining down below, but we look for the 800 and like 8,000 something for a diamond. I'm trying to see how to set it again. I can't remember. Okay, so if you hit G, it actually switches the range. So the highest you can go is the 64 by 3 by 3. So if you're looking at this, it would be... I'll hurry up and dig it while we're waiting on that other stuff. It would be a space that looks like... just a second. I would search for space like this. I did it. These blocks, it's a 3 by 3, and if you click in the center, it would search this whole space right here out 64 blocks. So you do that, and there's best one because this is just a hill with dirt in it, and dirt has a EMC value of 1. So we'll do that. Oh wow, that is probably tungsten. Yeah, that's probably tungsten actually. Straight below us. So somewhere in this 3 by 3 square there's tungsten. I must miss that on my way. We did get some earlier, so we'll do this. I'm not sure what that one is, but it's one of the ores. 256, 512. We'll go over here. See, that's probably... I'm actually not sure what that is. I'll have to go look it up. But that is a very good one because, like I said, diamond is like 8,000, so you get 2 diamonds for that. It might be actually uranium. $512. We'll go over here. $320. $512. So yeah, there's still some ores down there. I didn't gather everything because I was actually running low on space. Oh, there's the 4,000 one. So we'll go ahead and run in here, and we got our divining rod now. We'll go check on our resin. It looks like it's done, or our rubber. And we'll go ahead and grab wrong chest, some more copper. We are going to need some copper dust, so, and again, to make the copper cables, you just put the 3 in the center. Do this. You get copper cable. Man, I might need 2 more cables. Let's go ahead and macerate some stuff real quick. We'll go ahead and throw the rest of our charcoal. Oh, we don't. I must have thrown it in the chest. Oh. Where did my charcoal go? I wonder, did the divining rod use it up to search? I'm not sure. Let's see. Yep. So that's something you got to be careful with. The divining rod will use up fuel. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. We got that running. I'm going to throw this in here to make sure. Yep, it still works this way. And so, yeah, that's something to be careful of. Just found that out. That the divining rod uses fuel if you have it in your inventory. So just be careful if you want to go search for something you don't have any fuel, or it's going to be used up. See, we're running power, and right now it's, you see our bat box is gaining power. This only holds 40,000 EU, which is the power in Tekkit. So with that, you can get upgraded this, so that's the MFE, and then the MFSU is the higher ones. But with those, you have to step them down to make it a low voltage if you have any machines. Or you can do a transformer upgrade on the machines. I'm not quite sure how to make those. And you can convert the machines so they can take the higher voltage. What are we going to do? We need some copper. And I'm going to go ahead and do, how many? 10. We do need some tin, so I'll probably do 1, because we're going to make a wrench, and we need the dust to do that, so we can make some bronze. Actually, I want to do a couple of these. Okay. And we'll go ahead and throw this in here. It looks like it has power because it has the lightning bolt lit up. So we'll do the smaller one first. And what you do is put it in the top slot, and we'll go ahead and macerate it. And you can, as you can see, once it reaches the end, it'll be dust. Like I said before, you get 2 dust per 1 ore. So you get 2 dust out of that. And actually, I can tell you the recipe real quick, and we're going to imagine for a second these are dust. What you do is put 3 copper dust like that, and then put a tin dust like that, and you get 2 bronze dust. And then what you do with that, you smelt it, and you get a bronze bar, and that's what we're going to need. So we'll just go ahead and put these back real quick. As soon as this gets done, we're going to go ahead and get that in there, and then, let's see, what did I say? We're just going to throw a bunch of it in there, a stack of it. What can we do now? I think I covered everything we got, so grab this one. I'm going to grab some wood and see if we have some more trees. It looks like we do have some more trees to tap. So we'll go ahead and do that while the copper is macerating. What we need is the tap. I'm going to grab one for now. We'll go ahead and come out here and grab some more. If you notice on other people's thing, they usually tap these until the thing disappears. But since I don't have an extractor yet, I am going to leave them up so we can gain some more resin out of these. I know they probably regenerate and have more spots, but just in case, I want to do that. There probably won't be any more. Oh, there is. What a lucky find. There's 3 on this side. Kind of getting dark. Okay. Oh, there's one. Okay. So now we are going to go in. Let's get some more. Nearly 6 more resin. So we'll go ahead and do 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll grab some of this coal. Make sure we don't use the defining rod. Let's see how this is doing. That's going to pull that out. So like I said, you put that and you separate these out and you'll get a bronze. And we need, let me see, we need 6 of those. So let's see, we'll do 5. And there's 6. So we need 1 more of these ores, and we'll be able to make some bronze dust. Okay. So what we will do, actually we can even do it in this because it only takes a 4x4 area. Okay. So that, 6, and we get 2 bronze dust. Let's see how this goes. Okay, good. Let's smelt this up. Throw a couple more in there. And Actually, let's stop this real quick. We're going to go ahead and throw this copper in it so we can make some more wires. Actually, I think we have enough. Maybe in this chest. Oh, we do have. Never mind. I'll go reset that. Bronze. And throw one more in there just in case. We'll go make another set of wires. And then we'll get to the electronic circuit so we can make our electric furnace so it can run by power and we don't have to fuel it with use even more coal and stuff like that to fuel it. What else do we need? We needed redstone, some tin, I believe, and refined iron. Let's look that up real quick. Electric furnace. Yep. So the cables, redstone, and the refined iron. And then for the furnace itself, actually we didn't need the tin. Okay. I'm just not thinking. We do need the iron furnace and 2 redstone. So let's go ahead and make the electronic circuit. That. 2 redstone. We got one of those. And then okay, we needed that, so we got that pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. Oop, I need my pick. And see, the iron furnace is something you can do it with, but as soon as I make it into the electric furnace, we have to use the wrench, I believe. So with this, how was it? We just need to put that up. Let's grab a couple more redstone because we do need that. So where'd it go? Okay, iron furnace. 2 redstone on either side, and then the electronic circuit up front top. So now we have an electric furnace. So we can go ahead and put this down, and that should be powered as well. Yep. How's that going? So we have quite a bit. So see, it's macerating that, and it is not going to go over automatically, so we are going to have to make some pipes in the next episode, and we can start doing automating some of this stuff. But first, real quick, I want to show you how to make the wrench, and if we did need to move any of that, we will. And that's actually a neat fact. You can make a mine cart out of bronze. But we'll go ahead and do that. We got our wrench, and with this, we can move this stuff around. Like even with this, if I left or right clicked on it, it would rotate it, and that way I can adjust where the output is after I place it down, so I don't have to always pick it back up and replace it and stuff like that. And same with these, I could just right click on it and it'll pick the machine up. Let's see how are we doing on this? Okay, well, I'm thinking I'm going to call the episode there. We got some pretty good setup here. The next episode, I'll go ahead and we'll go hunt for more stuff, and I'll show you how to make some pipes and how to set up an sort of automated system. Or yeah, it would be an automated system because we'll make it so skeleton. We'll make it so we can automatically macerate something and put it into the furnace, which will then, or we'll go from a chest to the macerator to the furnace to another chest. And I'll show you how to do that in the next episode. So thank you for watching. If you like this episode, go ahead and comment, leave me a comment, tell me I'm doing a good job. Leave a like and tell your friends and subscribe. I am planning on doing a Legends server update, either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not sure which day. Probably be tomorrow. So if you're part of the Legends from Legendary Abyss, go ahead and keep an eye out for that. And I'll go ahead and do a server tour. I might even record another episode of my 1.3 Let's Play. We'll see what we can do on that. I did so. Yeah. So until next time, Wolfpack, I will see you then.